Hi everybody, Stefan from EDC Austria here. Today I want to talk about this light. This is the UC35 version 2.0 from Fenix. It's a very interesting light. Let's check it out. First of all, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more great videos. We try to do at least 2 a week. And now let's get to the lamp. We're talking about the Fenix UC35 version 2.0. Version 2.0 means it's not the original, which was done in 2014 and was hailed as one of the great lights of the new era. This is a 2018 version, a mid-2018 version of this lamp, and it has a lot of advantages compared to the old version, which we'll go into detail when I tell you about the light. First of all, this is a 1000 lumens light. You can change the lights with the side switch here, so you can go through the lumens, and if you keep it pressed, you go into strobe mode. It's just fantastic. And also, if you're like in a specific mode, even if you turn it off with the tactical tail cap switch, and if you go back, you are in the same mode. You can also just press it halfway through and you'll go into momentary on. This light is a fantastic high-grade aluminum, which is almost mil-spec, but this is aircraft grade aluminum. It's HA3 anodized, so you'll hardly be able to get any kind of crack or something in this. You'll never be able to get the black color of it, and also it's IP68 certified. And IP68 means the 6 is for that no dust is able to get inside the lamp, and the 8 means it's waterproof to a level that is specified by the manufacturer. And in this case it's 2 meters, and this is so even though you can have a recharging port here, you still have it waterproof to 2 meters. Even if this is open, you wouldn't harm the lamp, because the USB, the micro USB port you have there has been waterproofed. This is a great thing that has been changed to the original. Also, when you charge it now, you don't have to depress the tail switch. You can just put your USB cable in and it'll charge automatically. First, before we go through it, let's check out the different modes this lamp has. 1 lumen for 800 hours, 50 lumen for 28 hours and 10 minutes, 150 lumens for 10 hours and 40 minutes, 350 lumen for 4 hours and 10 minutes, and 1000 lumens for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I will let you watch this in peace, but what you can see here is the reason you pay 90 bucks for it. It's the immense clean quality of this light. You wouldn't get that with a cheaper light. This quality is what you pay for. This looks only weird, the strobe, because this is only running on 24 frames per second. But this is such a perfect white you're getting here. If you compare this to a 20 or 30 euro lamp, you are just not getting the same quality. And then if you add the quality of the build from the lamp, which is just perfect, this is where your money goes. It's not just expensive because it's an expensive brand like you'd have in the watch world with Rolex or something like this. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, now that you have seen that, we are working with a Cree XPL High V3 LED here, which is quite fantastic, but since we don't have any overhead light, I'll put in a picture that should help you. I will have a different lighting here soon. It is roll protected, so it will stop after a few runs, even if you do it with a lot of energy. That is also new to the old version. And from the controls, it's just you put it in on or off with the tactical tail switch, and then the rest of the controls are being handled by the side switch. And with pressing the side switch, you just advance in the options, so you are going from moonlight mode to low to medium to high and to turbo, and then back again the whole thing. Or if you keep it pressed, you go right into strobe. That's pretty great because you really need it. Because you need it to be accessible easy. On this chart you can see that it's digitally controlled, the output, so every level you choose will remain the same until the battery is empty, so the light won't dim by itself or anything, it will remain stable. That's very important in a light, so that it doesn't put out some weird fluctuations. If you're out of power for a while, you can put this light into moonlight mode, and believe me, if you don't have strong lights pointed at you, it's enough to read, and this will work for 800 hours. That's quite a lot compared to the old one, which was only able to hold on for 250 hours. So that's quite a big different. You also get a fantastic battery here in combination with this light, because many lights these days come without batteries, but this is a freaking 3500 milliamp hour lithium ion 18650 light from Fenix themselves, so this is the highest quality you can imagine. Also, this light from the previous version, which was 15 centimeters long, this is now only 14 centimeters, so they were able to shave off a whole centimeter from it. If we compare this to some other lights, that are of similar size, this is the Fromn SP30A, that they are pretty close, and the Fromn is kind of a budget light, if you will. I'm trying, oh okay, here's the switch here doesn't wanna work as well as it should. And finally we compare it to a Blitzwolf, that is a really cheap light. This is a $12 light, and our Fenix here, this is the highest quality you can go, so this is 89 euros, and I guess $89 as well. But with Fenix you have the best everything. You have a 5-year warranty, that's good. Worldwide you have an AP68 certification, that means it's fall resistant from 1 meter, and it can be submerged into water, in this case up to 2 meters, for a prolonged amount of time, and Fenix specifies this amount of time to 30 minutes, but that's the minimum it holds out, so usually if it's a bit longer it won't matter. And in real life situations, everything you can throw at it, it'll take easily, that's for sure. It's a very interesting light from its throwing capabilities, because its peak distance is 266 meters, which is very far for a light of this sort. Usually they go for about 150 meters and not 200. Also, the peak candela you have when you are on 1000 lumens is 17,700 candelas, which is quite a lot for a light of this kind. Like I said, you get the Fenix ARB-L18 battery included, which is quite fantastic because this battery alone is like 20 or 30 euros. And I think I got everything on the... Oh yeah, one thing I forgot, let me show you here. When you turn it on, you have an indicator here. It's of course out now, but when you turn it on, it's either green, which means sufficient. If it's flashing green, then it means satisfactory. Then it can be red. That means yeah, they have their own name for it. I'll put in a graphic from them where you can read their own language for that. But all in all, and especially as you have seen and I've talked about in the night footage material, this light from them is so clean, and you do see a difference to very cheap lights or even to medium cheap lights. So this will still look better than a 30 or 40 euro light. This is quality. With Fenix you can be sure you really get your money's worth. They are like Olight and Nightcore, basically the big three. No other brand can come up to them. Now I'll show you what you get in the package. So basically you get a nice holster for it, where you can put the light in, and as you can tell from here, this one is exactly fitted for this light, because I've seen holsters that were basically mass produced. And here is a lanyard. You get an extra tail cap switch and 2 or 3 extra O-rings. Here you have a USB to micro USB cable and a great and very easy to understand manual, which comes in many languages, and even I've understood it, and that is saying a lot. Really, it is kind of, if there was something, it is kind of hard to just reach this side switch just with tactile information. You need to look at it and see it. You can't really feel it that well, but I think once you get used to the light, you can feel it too. I just now had this light for a week. I used it in the bad rain we had, but the light had no problem in the rain. It was quite the opposite. Well, what is the opposite? Having fun in the rain? No, it didn't work better than usual. That's just stupid. But this is a fantastic light. Okay, I think that's about it. I think I've gotten all the information out to you. If not, check out fenix.de. That's their website. I'll link it in the description. I got this light from Fenix Germany. Thank you a lot for that. But I didn't withhold any bad things, because with this light there weren't any. And as you know from past reviews, I would tell you, of course. So if you're interested in the light, maybe consider buying it from Fenix directly if you live in Europe, because they don't charge any shipping fees, so it's basically free shipping all over Europe, and the prices are the same as on Amazon. I'll link, of course, that too in the description. And I think that's everything. I've told you everything about the light that I can think of. It's a great purchase if you want a quality light, and for a quality light you do have to pay a little more than you have for a medium or a cheap light, or budget light as they say. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and you'll be notified whenever there is a new video. Or if you click the bell button, then you will be notified via email or notification that there is a new video. And if you have any questions or suggestions, then please leave a comment for me and I'll reply to each and every one of them. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye bye.